Hello, and welcome back to MafiaCity RP. So today, as you saw in the last video, we're going to be hosting our race and our car show on the usual Saturday. So we're going to need some sponsors for the race since we already have a car to give away for the car show, but we do want a decent prize for the races to incentivize people to come on down. You know, maybe get some people running or some people racing, some people kind of interested in it. So we're going to be having a meeting with, I believe, Delta Dawn and possibly Brian Walker about their business and seeing if they'd want to potentially sponsor us. Kind of see what money they would want to be put forth. Now, we did have a preliminary meeting a while ago, but it was like, I think it was 40 minutes long, so I didn't want to like include that and another meeting. So there's just a bunch of stuff, but today we're going to be making the final decisions on kind of the amount of money we want for the show or for the races. Kind of what the going forward the deal is going to be, maybe write up a contract. So it should hopefully be some interesting RP. And again, we're going to hopefully get all the prizes figured out. So Saturday, we can have some interesting races that people are going to be trying hard to win for a decent amount of money. So I think I'm going to do is just cut back. So the people in the meeting is going to be myself, Kai McGregor, Sam Elliott, and then Stephen Ruby, because we're all part of the same organization. And then I believe from their side is going to, again, be Delta Dawn and I believe Brian Walker. I'm not sure if Brian's going to be coming. But we are going to have a meeting, hopefully get all the stuff figured out. We have a couple ideas on what we want for money and what we want for money for advertising and such. So hopefully it all goes smoothly, all goes soundly. And I think I'm going to cut back when we're having that meeting. So I'll see you guys very soon. Alright, so we got a couple extra people. We have Edwin Huckleberry here as well from the side that's on Delta and Brian's side. And we're going to be having Andy Colt, which is another one of our people, coming here soon to also be on our side for this meeting. So we're going to have pretty much everyone here. So it's going to be a pretty nice meeting. But pretty much got everything set up now. We just got to wait for Andy to get here. So I will cut back when that happens.
Alright, we're going to go ahead and continue. It sounds like he might not be able to make it here.
Oh, never mind. I guess we're going to be starting.
I like Andy.
So shall we start, Sam, or are we waiting?
You can go ahead and start.
Alrighty, so we did talk a bit beforehand amongst each other, and it seems like we're going to be, if you guys are still up for it, interested in actually doing a sponsorship with you guys, at least at the very minimum for this weekend, if you guys are still interested in that.
So yeah, we're interested. I'm not sure, like, I assume you guys have talked to some other companies and things like that that want to sponsor you. I'm not sure what they're offering. I think we were talking amongst ourselves, and like for the, at least for the first show, like going in, since we've never done business with you guys, we were only looking maybe to offer like 25K, which would be 5K per our people. And that way we could kind of like, you know, see how it goes.
So we were also talking amongst ourselves like quite a bit, and that I think for at least the first deal should be pretty good. Again, we could use a little bit extra just because this is going to be our first assessment, so we might need, you know, we're not asking for a ton more, but if you guys are up for it, I think 30K would really probably smooth everything out. Just with advertising, you know, having to pay our employees and such, having that, because I think out of that, at least 20K is going to be going to the race winners. And then
Right.
5K is going to be going towards advertising, and the other 5K is going to be for employees.
Yeah, so that's definitely something that I believe is doable because that's not that big of a jump or a difference. I would obviously have to check with the other two, but we're kind of like a majority vote.
Yeah.
Like, what do you guys, Brian, Edwin? What do you think about 30K? Is that doable? So right now, we're all kind of looking to buy houses, and as you know, we own a dealership, but some of us don't even have vehicles. So that's why we're kind of, you know, trying to keep it low for at least this time, because you know, we have other things that we're trying to purchase as well.
That's totally understandable, of course. And of course, it's going to be the first time y'all are doing this, so it makes sense that you guys would want to kind of see what happens with it.
Right. Yeah, Edwin, Brian, what do you guys think?
I think 30's doable, in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, it'd be a good test in the water, see, how much we benefit from it, how much you guys benefit from it, and, give us a good gauge. Yeah, we're also in the midst of talking to the other dealerships, working things out with them, so once we know that going forward, we'll have more information on, future events, but I think now 30Ks, I could do that.
Alrighty, yeah, we're really looking forward to working with all, We've, especially with our last meeting, it's awesome you guys are, kind of, seems like we're on the same page of kind of wanting to improve the community of the town. And, kind of, not worry 100% about money, but at the same time, have a good time and make some as well.
Right, exactly, yeah. So where is this going to be hosted? Like, what time and all that?
So,
and then can you tell me a little bit about the races and if you're going to have classes?
Yeah, so we already have the classes and everything drawn out. We have the racetrack stood up. I already talked to PD today, actually, making sure that the racetrack's going to be doable. So we're going to be doing 2 classes for this race. We're going to be doing the sports regular and the sports high-end, which if you want to check out our website, we have all of the classes listed there as well.
Okay, nice.
And so initially, we're going to be having the car show at our gas station. It's called Earl's Gas, or that's what it was originally called. It's the one on the East Highway, pretty much straight north of the mines.
Got it, yeah, I know the one.
And then after the car show, we're going to be basically bringing everyone down. We're going to take a small convoy of cars down to the racetrack, and we're going to have the drivers meeting most likely there. Beforehand, we're trying to get as many deposits as we can just so we can get the brackets all sorted out and kind of get an idea of what we're dealing with. But we wanted to hold off on advertising that until we had your sponsorship, so we wouldn't be advertising without you guys naming it.
Okay, yeah. And the last 2 events that you had, you said the turnout was pretty good for those, right? Because I wasn't able to attend, sadly.
30 to 40, yes.
Oh,
at least for
yeah.
the car shows.
Yeah, it's a pretty good turnout. All right. Can we step
Yeah,
outside?
lots of exposure for sure.
Can me and my 2 associates here step outside just so that I make sure that they don't have anything else they would like to bring up, maybe?
Of course, no
Any
You
problem.
can step into the garage area back over there if you want.
Yeah, but it's a
Nice,
bit more
okay.
private outside if, we don't want these pretty thin walls is all.
Yeah. Well, you can actually step over in the far corner over there and have a conversation.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that. So we'll be right back inside. Give us 1 second.
Alrighty. Oh, they're back.
Alright. Yeah, so we took a little vote there, and we are going to agree to the 30K. We think it sounds like a reasonable, investment into this to test the waters, as Edwin put it. And basically, though, I know you guys had mentioned before possibly signing like contracts for, a month, 2 months, however long it may be. So with this event, we were hoping to kind of just, pay and then go into the event without a contract.
And just see what happens.
Yeah, just see what happens. Also, because I know I've kind of mentioned to you guys that I'm trying to get a gathering of kind of the dealership owners together, and we don't want to be stepping on any of their toes, before going into the arrangement or
Of
coming up
course.
to any agreements, things like that. So yeah, I definitely want to make sure I'm on good terms with the other dealerships before signing my name on any dotted lines.
Exactly, that makes perfect sense. I think we're pretty all in agreement here that would work perfect, especially, I guess, for a trial run. It definitely makes sense to us. Any other thoughts? Sam, Kai, Stephen?
No, I think we covered everything that we need to talk about. I think we knew where we were standing before we entered this meeting, obviously.
Yeah.
At least had the, same train of thought.
As your lawyer, I think we're good.
Alrighty.
Actually, yeah, that's what
Oh,
I'm
I
going to
didn't-
say. Yeah,
Lawyer.
he's the ADA, so he's... what we can do is he can gather up the, once after everything, if you guys decide to do with this. That's the good thing about having Mr. Kai McGregor here is that, he can gather the pertinent information that we need to, so that way we're all, checks and bounces are made,
Yeah, if we get to the point and we want to do a contract, we can get that taken care of. We can make it official and all.
Yeah, that sounds great to us. We're really happy about this and excited. And just to make sure, so like me and Edwin here, we're both medics, so it would be fine for us to come to the events as on duty as long as we get approval from the chief and everything. Correct?
Yeah, I've been
That's
actually,
awesome.
Yeah.
I've been working, or I've been trying to get a hold of her, because I already have been talking to the chief and the commissioner of PD, but it's just I haven't been able to, get a word in really with the chief of MD really.
All right. So what I'll try to do is if I can get with possibly the captain or assistant chief, maybe kind of push that through to see if I can get an answer on that, because that'd be
Yeah, that would be
pretty nice
awesome.
to be able to go there as a medic. Yeah. All right.
Alrighty, but thank y'all for coming down. I'm excited to us working together. Hopefully a long partnership in the future is at hand. But thanks all again, and we'll work out the details most likely tomorrow if that works out for y'all.
Yep, sounds good to me.
And just one more thing. So the store itself is actually called Zero Cars, but we just refer to it as Auto Services because on the building itself, the big sign says Auto Services. So any advertisement, we're just gonna do it under that name.
Because we're going to be, as we're saying kind of during the ads and stuff, we're going to be saying, of course, sponsored by whatever dealership. You say Auto Services you want it to be called, or the other one?
Auto Services is what we refer to it as.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're going to be...
That's how we advertise.
Yeah, during the advertisements, we're going to be saying the location. So hopefully the name won't be too much of a problem either way, though.
All right.
Because you guys
sounds
are
great to
the
us.
only ones in the only ones in Polito, right?
Right. Yeah.
Correct.
Mhm.
Alrighty. Alright, well, thank y'all again for coming down. We'll definitely figure out the specifics tomorrow, because it's a bit late, or at least it feels a bit late. But I'm excited for the continued partnership with us.
Yep, and then for that payment, you just let us know like a wire transfer number, and I'll transfer, the funding to you that way. It's a little bit more secure, I think.
Yep.
All right, sounds good.
Alrighty, thank y'all. I'll let y'all out.
Hey, were you able to
Thank you.
check your best deal you could give me on the Verlaire?
The same question, actually.
Yep, 5% off.
Alright, so I think we're gonna end this here. I'll cut back in just a
see if I
second. We're
could
gonna go over a
figure
couple
out
more things, and
How to
I'll
spell it?
see you right after that. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying this RP. Hopefully this race is going to be pretty cool on Saturday. Hopefully it draws a lot of attention. Hopefully there's a lot of participants in it. Hopefully it goes all well. But either way, I think I'm going to cut back after this meeting. We might have a small private meeting, but I'll see you guys in just a second.
Make your own speech, or would you want Zest to handle that portion?
Alright. So, that's going to be actually pretty much it for this episode. I did want to record a bit more, but I'm not sure if you can tell, but my voice is a bit messed up. I don't know why. I woke up today and my voice is a bit off, so I wanted to get this video up. So I'm going to be releasing this video today, and then tomorrow there is going to be that car show in the race. And hopefully my voice is all good for that. We're going to I think I'm going to stream it as well. I'm not 100% sure. But I know at the very least I'm going to be making a video on that whole race and the car show, depending on how it goes. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed the RP so far. It's definitely all coming together for at least the racing league and the car shows and such. It's becoming pretty interesting stuff. So I hope you've enjoyed, and if you did, make sure to leave a like, and if you want to, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.